Sup? Welcome to me yapping at a camera. Once again, it's your boy Andy. Um, yeah, this week, probably the worst week in terms of like, just all around progressiveness and achievement from my last like 4 videos. And it seems like every single time that I say that I'm going to do something, it ends up being the opposite. So I feel like I just need to stop saying that I'm going to do something. Like I still plan on doing, um, the sketches and reviews and things that I want to do. But instead of me saying, this is going to happen now or expect this then, I'm just going to, either not talk about it or float the idea and that's it. When I give hard dates to things, it feels like my brain just avoids them. It's like it gives my brain a way to fight. Like, it's like, oh, that's when you want to do it. I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen by then. So instead of giving it something to go off of, I'm just going to start keeping things to myself and trying to accomplish them on my own. Like, I don't like I'm genuinely curious if that's how other people are. Like I can't be the only one that just has trouble like following through with the things that they want to do. Like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one, but there's got to be more out there. And it's just like probably one of the things that I've lamented the most about my life is so many times I say I'm going to do something, and then the moment that I say I'm going to do it, it ends up not being a thing. And it's weird because like for the most part, I try to stay true to my word when it comes to like things like helping out friends and stuff. But when it comes to helping myself, it just ends up not working out. But yeah, so this week was kind of meh. I know last week's video, I said it was probably gonna be the shortest one yet because I didn't really have any ideas. But this one's probably gonna be the shortest just because I don't have as much time as I did last time, and I don't have as much things to talk about either. I'm just like, I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm not gonna try to beat myself up about it. Everybody has off weeks, but it was a pretty miserable week, and sleep is important. I guess maybe that's one thing to take away from this video. If there was something to take away, is like even if you're a nocturnal person like me and you barely ever get any sleep, sleep is important. And just your brain, your body, everything about you just ceases to function if you're not sleeping. Shut up, Windows. And sleeping, no matter how much of a chore it is literally like the key to you being able to do pretty much everything that you want to do. And it sucks. It sucks. Like I don't want to close my eyes when there's so many things that I'm trying to do, so many things that I want to do, want to watch. It's just like, why waste time? But in the end, every single time that I like live by that, whenever I sleep, only like 3, 4 hours a day, I end up not either not having the energy or I end up causing myself to crash at a different time. And then I'm not even accomplishing the things that I want anyway. So like what the fuck's the point? I'm not trying to end up like the machinist here, Christian Bale with my eyes all droopy and although I would like to lose the weight that he did, but that's neither here nor there. But lack of sleep is just a bad recipe. Every single time that it happens, it's just everything just falls out of loop. Everything gets out of rhythm and it's like I almost have to start all over again. And I gotta do better about that. The the overall progress is still pretty good. I can't complain about that, but I just had one of those weeks where like sleep rarely came. I accomplished maybe like 2 out of the 10 tasks that I wanted to do, and I got distracted because of it. It's like whenever you don't have the time to do the things you want, you're like, well, I mean, what can I fit into this time? And then you pick something that wastes it. And I don't know. Once again, I just like I always wonder if there's other people that have these issues that think like this, like that have problems keeping themselves like in check. I don't I don't know what it is or how to describe it. It's like it's almost like whenever I the points in my life when I had mentors, when I had coaches, when I had drill sergeants, when I had teachers, just anyone who was like over me, basically telling me what to do. It's almost like my life was like progressing faster, which is weird because it's like the antithesis of what I want. Like I don't want to be under people and not be able to follow the things that I want. But like it's like I haven't cracked the codes of my own subconscious that lets me do what I want, and I struggle with it a lot. But um, yeah, this week I wanted to plan a vacation to not this week. I planned it a long time ago. This week I tried to submit my vacation to my boss, and he basically said that since they're busy, which is no fault of my own, and since my coworker broke his arm and isn't there right now, which is no fault of my own, and the company won't hire more heads because they don't want to spend the money on them, even though they need more workers, which is no fault of my own, that it's entirely my fault for wanting more than a week off vacation a year, and that I should suffer because of it. And I don't know, maybe you can be one of those old school people that's like, oh, you can't take long vacations, boo hoo. Well, like honestly, like I feel sorry for you if that's the way that you think. I think everybody deserves time off. I'm not, full on where you should stay at home all day and not work. Obviously, you do your part or whatever, and whatever it is that you do, but vacation's important. And for someone like me, I've never in my entire life, it's mind blowing. Like I know I'm not a geezer yet, but I'm still 28, and I haven't taken a single like big vacation. Like I've had trips, but I don't think my mind would really call them vacations because it's never like I was in a position of work anyways where I needed to be somewhere for long. Like it was always only for like a few days, and it was always tied into what I was doing. Like it was never like a break from work, a break from life, a break from this. Like whatever I was doing wasn't time consuming or making money or growing up anyways, if that makes sense. I don't know. But I've never actually taken like a real grown up vacation, especially not one overseas. And I'm at the point right now where I just need some sort of break. And my plan is to go to Japan for probably like 3 weeks, pretty much an entire month, and just like reset life, I guess. I'm probably going to film some stuff there, but that's not going to be the point of the trip. The point of the trip is for me to get away. So it'll probably only be maybe like a day or two worth of, filming. So like, say I'm at some place where I'm having a conversation, maybe I'll film something with my friend, and then later on I'll piece it together into something. But I'm not going to be the guy who walks around with the camera everywhere. That's just not going to be me. I'm going to enjoy myself because the whole point of this is just like to step out of my comfort, to step out of the things that I'm used to and experience something so drastically different. To be a foreigner, like I already feel like a foreigner, like all the time. Like I always feel alien. Like I'm the only one who thinks like this and who struggles like this and who has a big ass forehead and and just all these things. But like I don't know, just being subjecting myself to a situation where I actually am the things that I tell myself that I am. It feels like it would allow me to strip that away, if that makes sense, to not worry about the foreigner part, not worry about the alien aspect of me, and to focus more on how do I connect with the things that are around me and to, just find my way. And that's kind of the plan is I hope I can just like walk around and, get drinks with locals and stuff and whatever it is. I don't know, just make adventures. I've been studying Japanese for like 3 months now, and I'm hoping to get conversational in the next 4 months. So I'll be ready to do like at least minimal talk with people. But yeah, I submitted that and he basically said 1 week. That's all you got. And I'm just like that. It clearly doesn't work like that. And it's all these corporate jobs, it's just like so much of it is just a pain. Like all these people that say like it sucks to work here, it sucks to work there, it sucks to work there. I can almost guarantee that every single job that's huge in scope and for some sort of corporation is going to have the suck. It might have good benefits. Some people might like it, but overall you're gonna feel the weight of the pain unless you're working in like the easiest department ever, like IT or something. Like you're just it's gonna suck. You deal with people who are incompetent. You deal with a corporation that doesn't know what's going on the field level. Like it's just how it is. You know, you have some old dude who doesn't deserve to work on the line, even though he's been there for like 5 years and fucked up everything he's ever done, but he's still there as like some sort of like I don't know grandfather didn't hire. It's the efficiency's all off, the production's all off, and then it's always the younger people's fault who want to grow, and it's a lot. I plan on trying to get a new job eventually, but thankfully I think my contractor, because I'm a contractor, not actually full time, so I think my contractor will basically be like, "Hey, fuck you guys. We technically pay him. If he puts in 3 weeks, we allow 3 weeks. So deuces." And then I'm just out because if they were gonna give me that vacation time, I was just gonna quit on the spot. Like I was gonna work up until that vacation, go on vacation, and let them fire me or something so I can get unemployment because I just wasn't. I need it. I need a vacation. I need a change in environment because this like 9 times out of 10, a lot of people's problems, a lot of people's stuck periods in life where they feel like they need a change or they're not going anywhere. It's because they need some sort of change in environment. It's because you haven't had much stimulation. Your brain is starting to dull. You have to have some sort of change of scenery, whether that be new people, new locations, new anything. You need a break. Everybody needs a break. And even if you think you're some lazy piece of shit who doesn't do anything, I actually am one, but if you think you're a lazy piece of shit who doesn't do a whole lot and that's what you do for yourself or that's what you think about yourself, like even you deserve a break. Everybody who is struggling deserves a break. And then if you're smart enough, you'll know when to stop being on break and to get back on the horse and go. But you have to take some time to step away from the madness. Otherwise, you're just going to get swallowed up in it. But yeah, this week sucked. I hope everybody else had good weeks. Like I had some fun, obviously, but nothing was accomplished. I watched a lot of like all my favorite shows was just like not how I wanted it to go. The Rockets kept losing, even though they finally broke the streak. Everything was just bad. And I don't want to rely on my environment to be good all the time without changing it or without me putting myself in a position for it to be good. If I rely on a team winning or like my favorite wrestler like winning a match, then I'm just in order for me to be in a good mood, then that's messed up. And I mean that's not obviously not the case. It's just like every single thing, like my sleep being off, me not being able to film the video in the day that I want, just pretty much everything kept going wrong. And if you just let everything pile up on you, then this didn't work, that didn't work, this didn't work, then it's always going to be like, nothing's going to work. So just change your scenery, change your environment. My week fucking sucked. I hope yours was better. And, hopefully next time I have a video with more substance, but get some sleep. Get some sleep. I don't know if y'all can, this will be my out, but I don't know if you can see this, but my bags are pretty bad. But this is not the worst they've been because I put on some stuff or whatever that made it a little bit better. But in general, yeah, I'm just always tired. I'm already fading out, dude. I need a nap before work. But yeah, y'all get some sleep. Don't be afraid to change your environment, and I'll see y'all next week, I guess. Peace.